I was supposed to be a groom next Saturday, a 32-year-old man getting married to the love of my life. But exactly 7 days ago, that future shattered. My fiancée, Kayla, 29, sat me down and told me she couldn't go through with the wedding. We were in the closet-sized storage room of our apartment, surrounded by folded linens and holiday boxes. That's where she chose to break the news. The reason? She had rekindled her feelings for her ex, Randy, 30. Yes, the same Randy she once called her youthful mistake and promised was long gone. Well, he apparently came knocking a month ago, and they'd been reconnecting behind my back. It hit like a tidal wave. We'd been together 4 years, lived together for 2. I had chosen a $12,000 ring, her dream diamond. We had already completed the venue walkthrough. Her dress was paid in full. My parents had booked their non-refundable flights. Everything was ready. She cried as she said sorry, claiming she never meant for this to happen. She admitted that somewhere along the line, she realized she was settling with me. I didn't scream. I didn't throw anything. I just looked at her and asked if she was absolutely sure.
She said yes.
I asked if Randy was waiting. She said yes again, said he'd been so supportive during this difficult realization. That night, she packed a bag and went to her sister's place. I stayed behind, on the couch, feeling completely hollowed out. Yes, I cried. I woke up to see the wedding invitation still stuck to the fridge. Something inside me hardened. I made a decision. First, I called my best man, Louis. Told him everything. His reaction was what you'd expect. She did what? Then I laid out my plan. Next up, the ring. I took it to a reputable jeweler known for buying estate jewelry. The resale value wasn't great. They offered me $7,200. But I took it.
Cash.
Straight into my bank account. This was 48 hours after the breakup. Then I began calling every vendor, the venue, the florist, the caterer. Some were kind and sympathetic. Others just pointed to the non-refundable clauses in our contracts. Fair enough. I was just tearing the Band-Aid off now. Then this morning, my phone exploded with notifications.
Calls.
Voicemails. Texts from Kayla. Logan, we need to talk. Logan, call me back, it's urgent. Logan, where's the ring? My mom is asking. Yes, that's where we are now. She suddenly wanted to talk. I hadn't answered any of her messages. Part of me felt numb. Another part was focused, almost clinical, methodical. Update 1. The public reaction? Intense. People had strong feelings about what happened, and the support I received was overwhelming in a good way. But Kayla didn't stop calling. After the 15th call, I finally picked up. I kept my voice even. Hello, Kayla. Kayla. Logan. Finally. Why haven't you been answering me? Busy. What's so urgent? Kayla. My mom was asking about the ring, insurance and stuff. And since the wedding isn't happening, I thought maybe I should give it back to you, or we could decide what to do with it. The audacity. There's nothing to decide. The ring? I sold it 3 days ago. Kayla. You sold it? Without talking to me. You ended the engagement. The ring was mine. My purchase. I dealt with it. Kayla. But it was our ring. It symbolized our love. You ended that love. The symbolism's meaningless now, don't you think? She started crying. That was classic Kayla. Kayla. But it was expensive. Logan, what did you even get for it? Maybe I could have sold it or kept it, for sentimental reasons. Sentimental reasons, for the relationship she blew to pieces. I got a fair price. Used the money to cover non-refundable deposits. Kayla, that's not fair. Some of that money should be mine. We picked it out together. I paid for it. You left. End of story. She accused me of being unfair. Said Randy thought I was being vindictive. Oh, Randy has opinions now? Good to know. Kayla, this isn't the man I thought you were. You chose to blow up our lives for someone you once called a mistake. You don't get to judge me now. She genuinely thought she could cancel our wedding, then demand the ring or the money from it, as if I were just holding it in trust for her and her new boyfriend to start their life together. I told her I was handling all the cancellations and would send her a breakdown of shared expenses, like alterations on her dress, if there were charges she needed to cover. Kayla, but you booked most of it. Me, yes, for our wedding. The wedding you canceled. Actions have consequences. She hung up.
Predictably.
Then came the text. You're being so unfair. Randy's disgusted by your behavior. He'd never treat a woman like this. I almost replied, does he know you were engaged to me 5 minutes ago? But I didn't. I chose peace. So far, I've recovered about 30% of what I spent. Venue, $8,000 gone. Caterer, $2,500 gone. Florist, $1,500 gone. Honeymoon, $6,000, completely non-refundable. Guess who's going on a tropical vacation anyway?
Me.
Or maybe Lewis. With the ring money, I've managed to soften the blow, but I'm still down more than $11,000. And I haven't even heard from her parents yet. But that's coming. Update 2. The call came from Kayla's mom, Judith Albright. Judith. Logan, dear, so surprised. Kayla said you sold the ring? Me. She ended the engagement. The ring was mine. Judith. Yes, but it was a symbol of your love. Kayla's very hurt. It seemed spiteful. Me. It was to recover significant financial losses. Spite wasn't my motivator, though maybe a little. Then came the real reason for her call. Judith. Russell and I are out money too. My dress alterations, Russell's suit, rehearsal dinner deposit, $1,500 in total. Me. I've also lost thousands. The ring helped offset that. I won't be covering your costs. Judith. But we thought of you as a son. Kayla's devastated. Randy's been a rock. Oh, Randy again. Me. Kayla made a choice. She's an adult. You can address the consequences with her. I won't be discussing this again. That night, Kayla emailed me. Subject. We need to be fair. She laid out her fair expectations. Mom's dress alterations, $750. Dad's suit, $500. Rehearsal dinner deposit, $1,500. Her wedding dress preservation kit, $200. Bridesmaid gifts, her share, $200. Total, $2,950. She suggested I deduct that from the $7,200 I got for the ring, then send her the $4,250 balance, or just pay her parents directly. Oh, and she's emotionally traumatized. I replied with my itemized list. Venue, $8,000. Caterer, $2,500. Florist, $800. Photographer, $500. My suit, custom, $900. Groomsmen gifts, $350. Her dress deposit, paid by me, $1,000. My half of the honeymoon, $3,000. Total losses before ring sale, $18,050. Losses after ring sale, $10,850. I ended the email simply. Kayla, I won't be paying your or your parents' costs. Consider financial matters closed. Radio silence for 12 hours. Then Randy texted me. Randy, Logan, Kayla's hurting. This scorched earth thing isn't cool. You're a good guy. Don't ruin her financially. Me. I'm not ruining anyone. She made her decision. These are the consequences. Randy. At least give her the ring money. Me. No. It's done. Don't contact me again. I blocked him. Kayla tried to reuse my honeymoon booking. Texted from another new number. At least let Randy and me use it. Waste otherwise. Olive branch.
Nope.
Booking is in my name and non-transferable. I'll enjoy it with Lewis.
Cheers.
She's now dealing with collections from the bridal shop. Her parents are furious. Randy is supportive but stressed. Everyone's looking at him to fix it. He says this is my fault. No, Randy. It's hers. I just stopped catching the fallout for her. Final update, 6 months later. Life is different. Better. That honeymoon with Lewis? Amazing. Great drinks. Warm sun. No drama. Kayla and Randy are still together, but not great. They never had their small commitment ceremony. She's been paying off dress debt in installments. Last I heard, she picked up a second job. Most of our mutual friends distanced themselves from her. Some supported me openly. She's been telling people I was emotionally unavailable, revisionist history to justify her choices.
Me?
I'm in a new apartment in a different part of town, focusing on work, friends, the gym. Not dating yet. But I'm not bitter, just wiser. More aware of my worth. No big, dramatic closure. Just the calm of knowing I stood up for myself, didn't let someone walk all over me. I still have the itemized list I sent her. I look at it sometimes not out of anger, but as a reminder. A reminder that I refuse to be a doormat. That I didn't let heartbreak turn me into someone else. And that letting people face their own consequences is not cruelty. It's closure.